Hello, welcome to our YouTube channel, cbhamradiodepot. Today we have decided to do a video on a Yaesu FT-DX1200. I'm sure all of you out there have seen one of these radios and maybe had the opportunity to use one. They're really a nice radio. Anyway, I thought we'd go over some of this today. Basically, this is in the same family as the FTDX3000 and 5000, and it has a few less features, but it's loaded with a lot of features, and they're really nice radios. So anyway, getting to it, obviously here on the front we have the power switch. The tune switch, if you push the button, tuner light comes on the display, and if you hold it down, it will tune. It has a key jack in the front, as well as one in the back, which we'll show you here in a little bit. Phones, put your headphones, microphone. It has a 4.3 inch TFT screen, and all of this stuff that is visible on the screen is programmable in the menu section. There is around 200 menu items in the menu, and you can access it easily by pushing the menu button right here. You can go in there. The S meter is the old standard analog looking S meter. It can be changed to a bar graph meter by going into the menu and changing it. Right now we have it on the scope. Now what people don't realize is these radios only have one receiver, so the scope is not active all the time, but if you tune it, it moves. So you can still see where your signals are at. Up here on the front, you can see your contour, which you'll get to in a minute, your notch filter, your IF shift, and your IF width. Along the top, you choose your antenna. It has two antenna jacks. This is your preamp. It is selectable right here. You can change it to 2 or none. There's 2. Your antenna switch also is right here where you can switch it. The attenuation is off. Your roofing filter is selectable from right here. So you push the button and your roofing filter right now is on 3 kilohertz. It can be changed to 6 or 15, depending on what your needs are at the moment. Noise blanker is off. You can turn it on right here. And your AGC. Right now it's on slow. You can change it fast, mid. So that's a basic rundown of what is on the screen. Here at the lower side, of course, you have MOX, which that does open the transmitter up on the transceiver for tuning an amplifier as such, or whatever you need to do, check SWRs. Here you have your mic gain, and it also controls the CW speed of your keyer. Your speech processor is right here, and your carrier as well. So if you're in sideband and you want to turn your processor up and down, you can do it right here. Right here is your notch, and your notch adjustments right here. This, it's a nice feature. It's the contour and APF, which is the inside adjustment here. And by turning this on, as you notice, the contour light that screen lights up, and the contour is a high Q notch filter. So this will you can do it one of two ways. To the left, I believe it's to the left, brings up the signal, and to the right, it takes out all the hash and trash and such as you don't want to hear in your receive signal. This here is your shift and width, and as you can see, when you turn it, you can shift your IF one way or the other, and the width is the same. Make it wider or narrower, whichever may be wished to. Break in right here for your CW guys. This is your AF, your volume, and your RF squelch. And as you can see, that controls that. And then there is the monitor switch. So if you want to listen to your transmit audio, you may do so. So anyway, these two, the buttons here, you can switch. You can go to a full screen scope, which you can see changes as you turn the dial. This is auto. You can change your scope update automatically. You can go into the menu and set it for 3 seconds all the way up to 60 seconds. Now, what people need to realize too with these radios, when it updates the spectrum analyzer, it does mute the volume just for a half a second or so. So a lot of people like to run it out of auto like this, and then when you do that, it does not update. So anyway, just be aware of that. Of course, when you go into the menus, here's your select. You select an item in your menu. You can go up and down and change with these buttons here. To the right of all that is the basic Yaesu keypad area. This is for your VFO to be A to B equal. If you're running, if you want to store a memory, here it is. You want to recall a memory, here it is. Now this here does access your DSP filters. So if you want to hit narrow and you want to move, wrong button. As you can see, your DSP does change as well. In CW, you can also access the width of your receive CW signal. You can also adjust your transmit width. Now this CS button is a button that you can choose to go into the menu and decide what aspects of the menu that you want for quick access. And it's pretty neat. If you're having to change your output power periodically, then it's a good one to put on that. Works real well. Over here on the right, we've got split. If you want to run split between A and B, VFO, what's in the memory, memory to VFO A to VFO memory. Here's your mode switch, which you can change your mode. Right now it's in lower sideband, and as you can see in the left-hand corner of the screen, it changes. Then your fast tune and your lock, where it locks the VFO. This over here on the right is your direct entry keyboard. It also has a clear here for your RIT or clarifier, whichever you want to call it, to erase anything that you've got in it. Also with the transmit clarifier and the receive clarifier there. And then there is the VFOB clarifier right down here. You can change your tune speed here with your megahertz microtune. As you can see, it changes back and forth. And this one here is your memory channel selection right there. So that's pretty much a basic rundown of the front. Oh, this is VFOB right here. And it also serves as a way to move through your memories, adjust your settings and such, depending on what the situation is. Right now the clarifier is on, so it's adjusting the clarifier, as you can see. Okay, let me flip this around and we'll look at the back, and I'll show you a few connections in the back. Okay, as you can see, there's two antenna jacks on the back. You've got antenna 1 and antenna 2, and then you can switch it on this one to receive antenna only. These here on the bottom, if you have the microtune units that are optional for this radio, they plug in here, and they also plug in, let's see, over here. If you're going to hook your linear amplifier up, this is the which you'll need a cable, of course, or make a cable. This is going to have your key line. It will also receive band data. It will also transmit band data to like a VL1000 or an Ameritron 1306 or anything of that nature. If you want to run the external tuner for one of these radios, and this one does have the internal, by the way, this is where you plug that in. Okay, if you're going to run a digital modes, right here is where you do that. If you got get an SCU17, it will plug in here, and then it will interface into your computer. This is a external push to talk. If you want to use a foot switch, I've known guys that like that, to use a foot switch to key the radio, and then they use the Vox settings on their microphone or a non-push to talk microphone. This is for a recording unit, whichever one person thinks they need or such. This is part of the SCU17 external speaker, and here's the second CW key jack right here. Microtune unit. If you have the microtune unit installed in this radio, you'll have a port here. It'll be a DIN. Your CAT system. This interfaces directly to your computer. So, and most of us that's had Yaesu radios are well aware of CAT. So, anyway, that is the basic rundown of this radio. Very nice radio. As you can see, it's clean. Anyway, thanks for watching our video, and go to our website, check out our listings, and there will be more new listings to come. Thank you.